Hello, Michael Openshaw here. Here we are on primary election day. I'm hoping you'll take the opportunity to visit the polls if you haven't already during the early voting period. It's been an onerous campaign, very unpleasant in some regards, and I will probably address that after the election is over. But I wanted today to speak to the interesting situation going on in McKinney, who has had a good-hearted intention to kind of regulate some of the activity that's been going on in terms of electioneering around a polling place. But the ordinance that they came up with is indefensible from a constitutional standpoint, and even worse, they have been very variable in their interpretation of what that ordinance allows people to do. On Thursday, they were allowing us to pass out certain types of information, and on Friday, that information was no longer allowed to be passed out. I continued to do so based on the Thursday ruling, and I got a citation from them associated with that. However, the guy writing the citation, there were several citations written on that day. He didn't put the right date on any of them, and we all feel that that was a deliberate dodge to allow them to dismiss all of this after the fact on a technicality, and to prevent them from having actually defend this indefensible law in court. We'll see how that goes, but it is what it is. But at the end of that, at the end of Friday, last day of early voting, the current determination that was given to us was that you're allowed to have a t-shirt but not carry a sign, and you're not allowed to hand out any materials. So, to try to come up with a solution that shows just how silly this enforcement has been, I have come up with one. So, here is my t-shirt. As you can see, it is a t-shirt. All right. And since I'm not allowed to hand out anything, this is the other side of the t-shirt. As you can see, it asks somebody if they would like to take one. That I'll have the pamphlets in this holder here. Now, hopefully, the McKinney enforcement people will realize how silly they looked at the end of last week, and will just back off and let us do electioneering the way that has been done for over 40 years. At the same time, I hope certain parties who are electioneering a lot of times for their family members will get a lot less aggressive and let the voters go in undeterred from going into the polling location, allowing the voter to just ignore all of this, walk by it, and go on. I personally have been poll greeting for over 40 years, and I know that the proper technique is to offer something to the incoming voter. If they're not interested at all, leave them alone, let them go on in. So hopefully that's what more people will be practicing on this Tuesday. In any regard, a lot of those practicing it you will not see them at the polling locations ever again. A lot of them aren't even from the district, so it is what it is. And don't let that deter you. Go to a poll that's less commonly frequented, and you can walk right in, and we got to get our civic duty done. And thank you for your time.